Hello, 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 and welcome to the Stay Vibrant podcast. My name is Melanie Kiss, and I am your host today. And I am excited to talk about mindset because I feel that it's a word that's just thrown around and nobody really knows how to use it. And even myself, I struggled with the word. I was like, how can I put a title on myself for the profession that I have done and do, and without putting just acronyms or letters such as NLP coach. Not everybody understand what NLP stands for, which is, by the way, neuro linguistic programming. And how can I let them know so that they understand? So mindset popped up, but even then people think, oh, I have this mindset, then everything magically will happen in my life. But there's a lot more to it. It's not just one thing that you have to do and all of a sudden all of your amazing dreams and goals come true. There is work to be done. So I strongly believe about this as well, yet I do it. So I love affirmations because it's all part of that growth, that building block to a better life. But if you only tell yourself, well, I read an affirmation this morning and I'm sitting around waiting for life to happen, well, not much is going to happen, right? You have to put some work into it. So let's get started with this awesome episode. Ah, my goodness, my goodness, my goodness. So, I wanted to share this part as well for you because it's part of my Radiant Starter course. And sometimes people don't know what's exactly in the course. And I do talk about mindset. It's a base course for you to get started, to have a better understanding of yourself, communication, thought processes, and the direction that you want to go to be able to reach your goals, right? It's like many courses. There are steps to take before you get to the big bang, right? To exactly what you want. So really, I created this for as a strategy for people to create really a life of balance, purpose, and growth. I know I talk about healthy living a lot, but this could be applied to anything, anything whatsoever. So um, let's embrace mindset and align it with your goals and dreams. And though, like I said, is a buzzword, it is a foundation for how you approach life. So, mindset shapes your beliefs, your attitude, and how you perceive the world around you. It's also the key to overcoming challenges, growing as a person, and living fulfilling lives. So, in this episode, we will explore what mindset really is, the differences between a fixed and a growth mindset, and why a powerful, well balanced mindset is crucial for your well being. Practical strategies to start shifting your mindset today starts now. So let's dive in, like I said before. Okay, so what is mindset? First of all, you need clarity and simplicity. If you ever listened to my previous podcast, I talk about this. Your brain needs simplicity and clarity. So if you have a huge goal, which is wonderful, it might have a lot of parts, this huge goal. So break it down to something very simple and start with one single thing. So, as an example, last year when I decided to get back into the game, into my business with everything that I've put together as experience, I only solely focused on getting healthy for myself, kind of like proving to myself that I could do this again and find that balance because I cannot share a balanced lifestyle with other people if I'm not living it myself. So I really focused on that to begin with, and I shared it. From there, I decided, okay, now that I am living it and feeling it and totally embrace it, I am going to add another level of my goal. And so that's what I want you to think about when you're creating your personal goals. So, mindset refers to your set of beliefs, attitudes, and ways of thinking about yourself and the world around you. It's how you perceive challenges, setbacks, and opportunities. Okay. So, like I said in my story, I wanted to start with just proving to myself that I could do healthy living again because it was part of my values. And what was important as well as I was going along is that I had the capacity to do it. I had the right mindset because I was focused on one singular thing, and I had the right attitude going forward. And as things were coming along and I was really feeling it and living it, I was able to add on to it. So there are two primary types of mindset. So there's the fixed mindset and then there's the growth mindset. The fixed mindset, this is the belief that your abilities or intelligence or talents are fixed traits. You might think you're good at something and you're not at something else. There's no room for growth. You're just like, okay, this is all I could do and I can't move forward. That is a fixed mindset. What you really want to embrace is your growth mindset. And this could be difficult, right? And this is when you hear people talking about healing and going to past experiences in your life and your childhood. These are the experiences that shape your fixed or growth mindset. And you might have a very growth mindset in certain aspects of your life and then something very fixed in other parts. So, again, right, that's when that whole clarity comes in and that simplicity. Focus just on that one thing, work on that at first, go from there. So, growth mindset, this is the belief that your abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort, learning, and perseverance. So, people with a growth mindset see challenges as opportunities to improve. So, which mindset do you relate to? And don't worry if it's more on the fixed side. Like I said, it might be a fix on one thing and not the other, but shifting to a growth mindset is absolutely possible. And I'll share more about how to do that in more episodes to come. And if not, you could always join that Radiant Starter course and start the process now. So, the importance of a balanced mindset. Why does mindset matter so much? So, a powerful and well balanced mindset is the foundation for living a resilient, healthy, and purpose driven life. Okay. And here's how: resilience in adversity. With a growth mindset, you view challenges as opportunities rather than roadblocks. So when I started again last year, I had Instagram account and what have you, all these other accounts on different platforms, but I decided to start from scratch. I remember I was like, "Oh my god, I have one follower." But or I should say, I also knew that I was going to grow from there, and I didn't let those numbers bring me down. Right? I saw them as a challenge. I was like, all right, let's see if I could get to 100 followers at the end of the month. And I did the actions necessary to get there. So remember before I said it's not just about thinking about the fact that we read an affirmation, but it's about actually taking action. So this resilience helps you bounce back from setbacks and to keep moving forward. So, something like healthy lifestyle choices, a balanced mindset reduces stress. It promotes positive thinking, which leads to better mental and physical health. Now, I love that one, right? Because again, it's a building block of many things. And not to say that you're going to walk around on a cloud all the time and everything is just rosy. And no, okay, there are setbacks in life. Again, I said it before, There are setbacks in life. However, with all these tools that you have, those setbacks don't seem so monumental. One thing that I like to share is that I remember when I first started my journey, I was on this high. Everything was fantastic. And then I burnt out. And then I went and studied NLP. And that's when I did a lot of deep healing. And throughout that deep healing at the beginning, it was like going up a mountain with every course, every practice. But as time went by, because I had the tools and I did a lot of healing, the mountains today are little hills because the hills are going to be there. And when I go up that hill, I'm like, that's okay. I could do it because I have the tools. I know what to say. I know what to think. I know what to do. I allow myself to feel, whether it's negative or positive, I allow myself to feel it. And then I move forward. And it's not so monumental anymore. So, greater fulfillment and purpose. So, when you align your mindset with your soul's purpose, you unlock your full potential. And this is especially important for women over 45, really for anyone who are looking to enrich their lives and rediscover their passion. Right? You might have been extremely passionate about something, and then you had children and everything was set aside, and you're trying to find yourself today and you feel lost in your purpose. And your purpose is not necessarily a thing. That is something that you do. And this is why I have those 7 steps, right? For better understanding of what a purpose is. Because a purpose is not necessarily something. Something is a capacity that you have. Your full soul's purpose is a deep, ingrained feeling inside of you that no matter what you are, or what you do, or where you are, I should say, because you hold that purpose within you, you will feel that peace reside in you. No matter the goal, you will feel connected. And sometimes, you're listening to this, maybe you're going, oh my goodness, I don't understand what you mean. And that's completely normal. Again, it's a process. And coming to that conclusion would have to be really lived. It's not a strategy. It's not something that you check off a checklist and say, I got my purpose and I feel good. No, it's a process of ups and downs and healing and fulfillment and discovery and awareness. And it is the best gift you could give yourself as well. All right, so empowerment and control. So by believing you can influence outcomes through your actions, you're empowered to take charge of your goals and aspirations. A powerful mindset is not just a trendy term. No, it's not. It's something you feel deep within when you're aligned with your purpose. So again, if you haven't downloaded the 7 steps to living out your life's purpose, I highly suggest you do. It's free. It's 2 pages, quick, easy checklist for you to understand, and you could use it for any goal that you have. It's amazing. I'm telling you, download it. Why not? All right, let's talk about, again, that fix and growth mindset. Let me think here. Sorry. Train of thought. A little lost here for a second. So those 2 types of mindsets, that fixed mindset. So fixed mindset, again, is people with a fixed mindset, they avoid challenges, right? So just a little recap here. They avoid challenges, they give up easily, and they feel threatened by others' success. So do you find yourself sometimes on social media seeing someone succeed at something, and sometimes, we should take a step back and say, are they really succeeding, or are they just posting that, right? Focus on yourself. don't focus on others. Be grateful for their success. Be grateful for where you are. Be grateful that you may learn from them, right? Don't feel threatened by their success because they might be thinking, I'm not good at this. So why try? And then they're posting whatever, right? Or failure means I'm not capable. Now, a lot of people that I know say, no, we learn from our failures. We've heard a lot of that in the last few years, but I'm repeating it because you never know when you need to hear something that will resonate in your ears at that right moment where you're like, oh my goodness, that's so true. A little sidetrack on that. I thought I had gone through all the healing in the world when I was going through my courses. And at the last course that I had to do, the word exist popped into my head. I've heard that word before, but it was connected to so many other things that it was the cherry on top. Boop! I was like, it was incredible. The transformation that word did for me. So again, keep an open eye, an open ear to what is out there. Okay, let's go back to growth mindset. In contracts, those with a growth mindset embrace challenges, persist through setbacks, and see failure as an opportunity to learn. And what they say, I'm not good at this yet, but I can improve with effort. Can you see how adopting a growth mindset opens up possibilities for your personal or professional life? Yes, yes, yes. All right. So here are some strategies to shift your mindset. Are you ready? How can you start shifting from a fixed to a growth mindset? So here are some strategies. Embrace challenges. Yep, step out of your comfort zone. When you're facing with something difficult, remind yourself it's an opportunity to grow. Just like this podcast. I've been wanting to do a podcast for years. And I would always say, oh, it's so difficult. I don't have the technology. Forget about it. But you know what? I finally did it. Took years. I mean, I've been doing this for 10 years. Finally decided to do it. I saw myself going for opportunities to grow. And I'm also surrounded by amazing people that help me get there. So learn from feedback. And this could be difficult for people too when they receive feedback, but view feedback as a tool for improvement and not criticism. So ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Even if you find yourself at work or with people or on social media and you have that icky feeling, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? What is happening right now? And how can I improve? Persist through setbacks. So don't give up when things get tough. Every failure is a stepping stone to success. I know firsthand for myself, before and during my period, there's like a 2-3 day window where my attitude is really crappy. My mindset is really crappy. And you know what? That's when I know and I said, my goodness, I step away from it. Okay. So know yourself as well, right? Know that when you need to take a step back, but know also when to not give up just because it's tough and you're afraid, right? Celebrate effort over talent. So recognize that the value of your hard work and dedication, it's not about being perfect, it's about progress. I want you to think about a post that you created or a reel that you created a year ago when you're like, oh my goodness, I can't believe I posted that. It looks so unprofessional or so wishy-washy. I don't know how you, whatever you want to call it. But today you're proud of the progress that you've done. And set learning goals. So instead of focusing on solely on outcomes, focus on what you can learn along the way, because I find that people sometimes look at the massive picture of their goal, which in reality can take years to get to. Yeah, there are some people that get there faster, but the percentage is much lower. So, what's important is that throughout that process of years of getting there or shorter time, you're actually enjoying yourself because you're living your life's purpose, right? And when you're going through it, yes, there's ups and downs. There are days where you don't feel like it. That's totally normal. But really down deep inside, you are like loving it, even on those bad days. So make those small shifts because they can make a huge difference in how you approach life's challenges. All right. So shifting your mindset is a journey, not a destination. It requires patience, self-awareness, and consistent effort. And how you could bring more self-awareness is being in the present moment. Are you listening to me right now while doing something else? I know I'm guilty of that sometimes. Watching something on TV while looking at my phone. Focus on the present moment. And how do you do that? Is by focusing on details. So embrace challenges, learn from feedback, focus on growth, and you could unlock your true potential. And remember, every small step you could take or that you will take counts. So start by reflecting on your current mindset and choose one strategy from today's episode to implement. So you could do some journaling, positive affirmations, mindfulness can be a great place to start, right? But it's taking action. So if you found this episode helpful, don't forget to subscribe and share it with someone who could use a mindset boost. And join me next time as we explore more on how to create a better lives for ourselves by aligning our mind, body, and soul with our goals and dreams. Until then, keep growing, keep thriving. You've got this. Stay vibrant.